Chrisean Rock update, and this time it would seem that the CEO of Zeus Network, Lemmuel Plummer, has had enough of her. Word on the street is that Lemmuel is out to expose her, and the fake DNA result that was revealed in an episode of Chrisean and Blueface's show Chrisean Love. In case y'all never heard about it, around the time that Chrisean got pregnant for Junior, there was a lot of debate and doubt as to who the father of the baby was. Blueface did not believe that he was responsible because Chrisean messing with her ex-boyfriend Ronnie around that time. Ronnie, on the other hand, strongly believed that the pregnancy was his and wanted Chrisean to get a DNA test done. He was constantly on her neck to get this result, so much that we would literally follow Chrisean everywhere. Y'all know how she is always streaming, so sometimes her location is pretty much out there. Apparently, Ronnie would watch those streams and show up at her Addy, constantly forcing her to get the test done. Things got very heated up during those altercations. So, on the show Chrisean Love, while Blue was doubting being responsible for Chrisean's baby, Zeus Network decided to pull a stunt and get a test done, the result of which proved that Blueface was the father.
What?
It says the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the fetus.
Let me hear the father. Babe, that's me, you're the father.
Is not excluded.
You the father.
You are the father!
Now, people on the internet decided to do a little more digging into the case because the DNA result was posted publicly online. This is where it was exposed that Zeus Network orchestrated the whole shenanigan, and the test was fake. Fake in the sense that the number on the case filed belonged to a different couple entirely.
Tara, this is Alex. How can I help you?
Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case.
Thank you for calling. Tara, this is Alex. How can I help you?
Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case number, actually to authenticate it, a DNA non-invasive prenatal paternity test case number.
Yeah, what's the case number I can help you out with?
The case number is 382-1221.
Can you confirm the patient's name and date of birth?
Yes, Chrisean Malone.
That's not what pops up for me.
I mean, the mother is Chrisean Malone. Do you need the date of birth as well?
Yeah, the case number you gave me didn't match that patient.
So, case number 3821221 does not match a Chrisean Eugene Malone, born on March the 14th, 2000.
No.
What about a Jonathan Porter?
No, that may not be the case file ID that's associated with the case. Is it a new case?
No, this is a case from 2023. Are you basically saying that this is a real case number, but not the actual mother and father?
Yeah, it's not matching any of the names that you're giving me.
Was the blood sample taken on 5/4/2023?
No. Completely different year, actually.
All right, thank you.
In other words, Chrisean had Lemmuel plan the whole thing out for more clicks and views on the show, and Blueface basically had to play along with it so that the checks could keep coming in. However, as of late, rumor has it that Chrisean has been threatening Lemmuel over some undisputed fees that he allegedly owes her. So, word is that Lemmuel is reportedly going fire for fire with Chrisean by also threatening to expose the actual DNA results, which is believed to be a shocker to everybody. And y'all, Lemmuel isn't the only person that Chrisean has been threatening and wishing evil on. Recently, she was on a live stream where she made a promise to unalive Blueface. In the video, Chrisean mentioned that it is Blueface's karma because he continues to hurt her, emotionally and physically. Allegedly. In case y'all never heard about it, Blueface humiliated Chrisean during DDG's 24 hours long live stream after he told her to bark like a dog before she could come into the room. According to Chrisean, Blueface also stomped her out, as in put hands on her and asked her to leave. So after that, Chrisean went on a full-blown rant where she called Blueface all sorts of demeaning names and wished bad karma on him. Then later on, during Blueface's 20 vs. 1 episode, he swiped left on a lady after saying she looked like Junior. And that comment set Chrisean off, so that's where the threats to unalive him started.
I'm gonna swipe left. You kind of look like my son.
Okay.
Okay. They gonna know what I'm talking about.
To the next in a different 20v1, you didn't check nothing. You entered a chat, like disrespecting our kid. Yeah. I don't know how much disrespect I'm gonna keep taking from from his father. Be honest, bro. Real shit. I asked DDG and G Herbo for advice, cause that about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son.
A lot of viewers felt like Blueface was just clowning around because the woman had a similar complexion and a rounded face that reminded him of Junior. But others felt like the comment crossed a line and that he should not have said it. Still, anybody who watches Blueface knows he can be goofy at times, and this seemed like one of those moments. Chrisean, on the other hand, did not see it that way at all. And she made it clear that she is not just throwing threats at Blueface, but she is making a promise that if he keeps joking with Junior's name, he will end up 6 feet under. She even said the internet should start a Save Blueface hashtag because she is sending ups his way.
You know, I can't wait when me and my son just go visit your grave one day. You feel me? Because that's what you're trying to do right now while we living our lives, separate, whatever, from the chaos. Yo, ass wanna kill us.
Regarding the threat, Blueface did not make any responses. However, his manager, Wack 100, had a couple of things to say about it. He talked about how Chrisean is an evil and vindictive individual and how she is willing to go through any length to get what she wants, at the detriment of the people around her.
But he's starting to understand that she's kind of dangerous.
Oh, you think?
I've been knowing.
You think?
She tried to, listen, I knew then she was real evil and vindictive. So for her to say, you need to be dead or back in jail, for her to take the loss she just took with Zeus, with Lemmy telling her, we're not paying you nothing.
Oh, so that's it with Zeus?
You didn't see that?
No.
She like, you gonna get, when I'm gonna get paid? Like, we're not paying you nothing. You breached contract. I don't owe you a dime. So you just we're not, consult your attorneys.
Later on in the interview, Wack mentioned how Chrisean was trying to implicate Blueface after a police raid, and she was literally trying to point the cops in the direction of hidden weapons.
The cops are telling the editors they have to leave. I'm like, wait, these are our editors. They're living here. Well, the lady of the house, she's not the lady of the house. She doesn't live here. She's talent. She tells the cops, I have clothes in the closet. I'll show you. Now, she knew she didn't have any clothes in the closet. But what she was thinking.
She was trying to prove that she lived there.
No.
No?
I'm telling them it's me and Blueface's home. Blueface is not there. So when she tells them, I have clothes in the closet, let me show you.
Blueface's mother, Carlissa, also had a couple of things to say to Chrisean, mentioning that they had gotten a restraining order on her, so she is not allowed anywhere near any members of their family.
Yes, I saw this morning, and I just want to make a public service announcement. My attorney just put a restraining order on her, and it includes every single person in this entire family.
In Wack 100's interview, y'all notice how Lemmy's name comes up again. That's because at the moment, Chrisean is reportedly low on funds, and she has been going back and forth with Lemmuel over some payments that she believes she is still owed by Zeus. However, Chrisean breached the contract with the network by leaving the show during filming, so they legally do not owe her any fees. But that is not clear to Chrisean as she continues to allegedly threaten Lemmuel, talking about how she is going to call thugs to pull up on him. In light of that, word on the street is that Lemmuel is fighting fire for fire by exposing Chrisean Rock's fake DNA result. The result had already been rumored to be a hoax, but now Lemmy is allegedly confirming it and warning Chrisean to back off. So yeah, Chrisean has been quiet lately. While we continue to wait for more information from both ends, here is what a couple people have to say about the situation. This person said, "Justice for Ronnie. She has something to do with his untimely demise." Another added, "Can't even believe Zeus would pay her to lie. Weird. They must not have thought knowing who his real dad is very important." And finally, "She just dropped Blueface's address and keeps threatening his life. She needs jail." And now, we would like to hear from you. What do you think about this? Do you have doubts that Junior is actually Blueface's? And what will become of Chrisean now that no brand wants to work with her, nor does anyone want to associate themselves with her? Let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And watch this next video because it is just as messy.